action.
Brothers Bistro. Recipes so simple, even a dude can make it.
Hi, I'm Skinny Kenny.
And I'm Musclehead Kev.
And we're the Klar brothers. Welcome to Brothers Bistro.
Man, we got to redo this whole recipe.
Well,
I heard you caused the whole screw up.
Oh, wait. How did it become my problem?
Well, you know, I mean, the
You
the
always
film.
gotta have someone to blame.
Yeah, the film and the camera. I'm the one pushing the button. I'm the one recording
So
it.
we're making, again, we're doing baby back ribs.
It's bound to be better the second time.
And we're gonna throw in a little broccoli to boot.
Yeah. We ditched the coleslaw. We got the broccoli. Again, this is all about what's available, what's easy. This is one of those things, right?
Yeah, and we got a super secret sauce that you gotta have because it's relatively healthy, as barbecue sauces go. So we're gonna be right back with all the ingredients in just a second.
Wow,
We got
this isn't much at all.
Well-
Dude, I thought you said simple. I meant that. I mean, this is simple.
Yeah, so with the broccoli, we just basically got a big bag of frozen broccoli in the grocery store. That works out really well. And it's already cut, no
Right.
tears were shed prepping the broccoli. And we poured it into a baking sheet, right? This is gonna go in
This
the
is what you
oven.
call broccoli florets or something, right? So it's
Yeah.
just because you can get them with the long stems. This
sure.
is just a little deal. And we're gonna be a cup and a half is what we would be shooting for our serving for each of us.
But we got a big slab of ribs, so who knows who's gonna show up to eat all this stuff. And I'm gonna season it
I think we
with
got
a
some
little-
people in the background that may show up.
They might,
What do you
yeah.
think?
Yeah, they usually show up when there's free food.
Yeah.
We got some Pam olive oil, because it's easy, there's no measuring required. We're just gonna shake this bad boy up and we're gonna spray it on. And this is gonna help the seasoning stick to the broccoli. So we got a little salt, so we'll do that. A little salt, spread
Just a
that
little,
out.
just a little,
Well, my brother put too much in there.
Yeah, I didn't measure it because we're just doing it to taste, but I could tell he was going whole hog.
And then we got,
Cheese it up.
we're gonna cheese it up.
But do we want to wait till later?
No, we're doing it.
All right,
We'll cheese up a little more later too.
It's always, you can't have too much cheese.
Yeah. So
So that's pretty simple, and that just goes in the
that's
oven,
ready to go. Goes in the oven for about 20 minutes.
and it's like 400.
Yeah, 400 degrees, 20 minutes, and we just waiting basically for the broccoli's not really gonna cook a lot. We want it like
It'll brown up and thaw out and all that, right? Get all with it.
It'll be
Okay.
a little crispy if we do it right.
Okay. So that has yet to be seen, right? If we do it right. Okay. So now this is the rib. This is a basic baby back rib, pork rib, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna turn this over, and on the back here, it's got this little piece of skin. It's easiest to pull it with like a napkin, and it literally, if you do it right, before this we were talking about it, and they're saying how tough it is, but if you do it right, it just peels all off in one nice big piece. So it's not super hard, but it does. You do need a napkin or something because it's kind of slippery and kind of hard to get to. Okay, and then like my brother was saying, I use the Montreal steak seasoning.
Montreal, are you listening? We're
That's
still
right.
looking for that product endorsement deal.
Yeah, I think it's the ship is sailing. I don't think it's happening.
They're deaf to us.
Okay, so we're gonna sprinkle this over here to give us a nice seasoning. And then it's gonna go on the barbecue at 250, and it's for a couple of hours, but I do have my thermometer, and I know I've talked to you guys about our thermometer, our Therm Pro, and we want it to get to 195, so probably at about 150 or 160-ish, we'll cover it with some foil, we'll put it back in there, and we'll continue the process, and then we'll put the barbecue sauce on at the very end, just kind of for flavor.
Right.
But we want to make sure it's cooked and it'll kind of fall off the bone.
Therm Pro, we'll take an endorsement deal from you too. We're not that shameless.
And here's that sweet baby Ray's we talked about, no sugar added.
Relatively healthy because barbecue sauce can be full of sugar.
Right, that's right. So we're gonna go put this in the oven. Shall I open the oven for you, buddy?
Yeah, open the oven for me.
All right, here we go. Ready? Here it goes. Going in. Boy, that was pretty easy. And then this one's gonna go out to the barbecue. So we'll be out there and we'll be back in a jiffy. We'll show you. Remember, a couple hours. We're waiting until our temperature
And
gets
one
up.
of the main things you want to be careful of, you want to time these things because you'd like the broccoli to come out about the same time as the baby back ribs.
Right.
So we'll probably wait before we turn on the oven for that because we want to be about 30 minutes or so before it's all done.
Yeah.
So they're done at the same
This is one of those meals that you start early in the day and you're just not in a rush. You're cracking an adult beverage, you're hanging out with the family, you're doing whatever because it does take...
Wait. What are you drinking?
All right, we're out here. We've got it cooked. It's been cooking for a couple of hours. It's at like 165 internal. It's gonna get to 195, but in between, we're gonna cover it in foil just to kind of keep the moisture in so it doesn't get all dried out. So I'm pulling this one off. I'm putting it on my cooking sheet, baking sheet, and I'm going inside. It's looking pretty good. It's about 165 internal, but now we're gonna wrap it and we're gonna put some sausage on it. Sauce,
Not sausage.
sauce. So go ahead
Don't
and
confuse
squeeze
the
it.
viewers.
I know. Go ahead and squeeze some of that sauce.
All right, so
on
we're
there.
gonna get a little baby. This is again, this no sugar added
Product
raise.
placement.
Yep. And we're gonna kind of do this, but we're also gonna spread it around a little bit with this brush, which is kind of fun. And then, of course, when it comes out, you could put a little more of this on if you'd like it. If you like your ribs a little more saucy. Like I like my ladies. Saucy.
So all I did is wrap it on the top, wrap it on the bottom, kind of fold it in, and it's going back on the cube, just the way it is. Okay, we're right there at the temp. 190. Wow! Did you hear that? Oh, the timer? You keep hearing that timer.
You keep surprising me.
Sometimes it sounds like a bullhorn, sometimes it sounds like a train.
It must mean the broccoli's done.
There you go. Look at that. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, that looks really good. I'm gonna sprinkle.
You know,
cheese up a little bit.
absence makes the heart grow fonder, I think. 'Cause
Look at that.
These ribs are looking pretty good too.
Wow.
Doesn't that look good?
Holy cow, that looks amazing.
Now we're ready. So we got our ribs and we've got our broccoli.
Don't touch the cookie sheet, it's hot. Wow.
That looks good, huh? And we got a little bit left over for seconds.
And they're still steaming. We gotta get something to eat them with.
Are you gonna eat it with your fingers?
Okay, you go first.
What do you think? Did we do all right?
Yeah. You got smoky taste.
It's kind of fall off the bone kind of thing, right?
Yeah. All right, listen, this recipe wasn't so bad. It was mostly waiting around for the barbecue ribs to be done.
That's right.
It was probably 3 hours or so from start to finish.
It was, yeah. A couple hours, and then we wrapped them in foil, put them in there, and about at the 30 to 45 minute mark is when we put, remember the broccoli was frozen. We put the broccoli in the oven and let it cook and brown and get all done. So super simple and super easy, super tasty. So
give it a try. Let us know you tried it, and
you can't get simpler. Like
No.
there's 6 ingredients.
yeah, just time.
So, all right.
Brothers Bistro.
Out.